Bands and Burgers.
Hi, welcome to Bands and Burgers.
Bands and Burgers.
Today's special guest is
The
Book of Jdub.
Whiskers on fire, the tails ablaze. We're just dirty rats running around the maze. What has he chosen for us to make today?
What has he chosen for us to make today?
Country fried steak.
Country fried steak.
And I'm gonna win.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kick your butt today, mister.
No, not gonna happen.
Well, let's see.
Hello, and welcome to Bands and Burgers.
Bands and Burgers.
Today's special guest is the Book of Jdub.
Also known as Jdub for the local scene.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good.
It's
How
going
you doing
great.
today?
Doing great, man. This is awesome. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thanks for coming by, Jdub. Let's see here.
Am I allowed to eat now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. Dig
This
in.
has been like right in front of me. I haven't eaten all day. This has been in front of me. So I'm not judging the eggs and the hash browns at all, right?
No. You're going to be judging the country fried steaks.
All right, cool.
The totality
remember
of
which
it.
side you liked the best, and
We say a prayer first, or
I mean, if that's
just
what you
dig
want
in.
to do.
We
Just
can
dig
pray
in.
to the burger gods, and you're going to be judging the entirety of it. So, along with the gravy, the entire package. Okay.
Man, 2 full chicken fried steaks.
Hope you're hungry.
I am. I didn't eat all day.
Alrighty, Jdub. Here's our first question. How did your musical journey begin?
I'm gonna start out with like some epic like that. Fuck. Well, to be honest, as a child, I never had any real interest in music. I was more into like skateboarding and causing problems. And then one day, my dad just brought home an acoustic guitar that he found in the trash, and he was like, I was actually a snot-nosed little brat, and I was like, oh, an acoustic? I was like, what about an electric? And he was all, well, learn like 5 songs on that and we'll get you an electric. And then like within a couple of weeks, I like figured out, you know, a few riffs here and there. But then he was like, well, wait for Christmas. But that's kind of where it began. But nobody in my family has any like musical taste, really. Like my dad literally listens to marching band music. That's what he listens to. My mom probably has the most taste. She's the one that like introduced me to like Pink Floyd and Boston and Led Zeppelin and shit like that. But
so big shout out to your mom.
Big shout out to my mom. Definitely.
Nice.
I'll make sure she watches too.
That's tight. So, about what age were you when you got that guitar?
9.
9.
I was 9 years old. It was actually July 9th, 1990.
Dang, you remember the exact day. That's tight. That's where it all started then. Cool. All right. Well, what are some of your biggest influences currently?
Currently?
Well, I would say maybe all time, or currently, whatever comes to your mind.
Well, lately I've been listening to a lot of Red City Radio, a band called Dragged Under, the Metallica, because they just had their anniversary for the Black Album, so I've been diving back into Metallica a lot lately, and Guns N' Roses. But then, like, of all time, like, especially since I'm with the Book of Jdub, I'm doing a lot more singer-songwriter type stuff. I would say, like, a lot of my songwriting influences come from Billy Joel, the Beatles, just like how they structure songs and
What's your favorite Beatles song?
oh damn, man, you gotta throw some tough ones out there. And you can't even answer this because all of a sudden, like, you're gonna get like 20 people in the comment stream. Like, really? But because also there's like eras to the Beatles. There's like their early era where they got like their little pop numbers, and it's, you know, like I Want to Hold Your Hand and Twist and Shout and shit like that. And then later on, when they started getting more mature and more creative with like the White Album and Sgt. Pepper's. So I can't really pick a song, but I could tell you that probably my favorite album is the White Album. But I couldn't pick a song.
Mm-hmm. It's more like, what kind of mood are you in?
Yeah, totally, because every time I've listened to the Beatles, there's been times where like a certain song just calls out to you more. And that's not just with the Beatles, that's like with every artist. Like every artist.
Yeah.
Especially like Floyd, like I'm looking at your poster over here. Floyd was another huge like inspiration in my life.
The shirt too.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite posters right there. I used to have that poster.
Mm-hmm. The butt cheek poster.
Yeah.
That's my favorite right there.
I think it's they call it the back catalog. You're making it tough here, guys. These are freaking both delicious, and I'm going bite for bite.
Yeah, for reals.
Alrighty, Jdub. What are your hobbies outside of music?
Well, it's funny because music's what like started as a hobby, and now it's more like all I do. Movies. I'm a huge cinephile, if you can say that on the air. Yeah, I'm just big into movies, like, and it's getting to the point where it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I have a huge movie collection, and like, I'll just be sitting around not talking to anybody, and other people be having conversations, and they'll say something, and like they might be off on some sort of detail to a movie, and I always have to chime in. It's like my OCD. I'll be like, actually, and then
It was actually directed by.
and then it'll turn into like a thing, and then somebody will Google it, and they're like, oh, he's right. And I'm like, I still feel like I come off like an asshole that way, but I was like, I couldn't help it, you know, because I'm that into movies. And if I wasn't doing music, I'd probably be doing movies. And part of me still like kind of wants to get into it because, like, we were talking earlier, and I've been playing the Arkham series Batman games, and I was like, it's such a great story. Somebody should like adapt this, and turn it into like a TV series, because there hasn't been like a live action Batman TV series. We had the Gotham, but that wasn't about Batman.
Yeah, that kind of sucked. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. The only reason why anybody watched it was for that last 15 seconds to see that kid wear that Batman suit. But yeah, so I've been like diving into stuff like that. But yeah, probably movies and smoking pot.
What are some of your favorite movies?
Oh shit!
If you just give a quick list, in no particular order, just whichever ones come to mind.
Anything Tarantino.
I think Tarantino.
Do you have like an all-time favorite?
All-time favorite movie.
That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Just give us like a list.
Probably
whichever
Goodfellas.
ones. Goodfellas.
Yeah, because it's one of those movies I can just keep going back to, and it never gets old. And I can quote it, either that or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
That's a great one.
We used to tour all the time, and this was like back before like iPods and all that shit. And we movies and burn them to CDs, like the audio.
Yeah.
And we would just play the CD, and like every movie took up like 2 CDs, but we would like just listen to movies the whole way. And we'd be driving for hours and we would just listen to movies. And it got to the point where there's so many movies out there just because I've heard them more than I've seen them. And I can now quote them where like, I can't watch Fear and Loathing unless you can quote the movie right along with me. We'll have a great time. But if it's like your first time watching it, I'm constantly being like, "Can you shut the fuck up?" I like to watch this movie, please, instead of hearing you recite it to me.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I got the poster for that one right up there too.
Oh yeah, that's a bomb ass movie. He's one of my favorite actors too.
Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
All right, then I was curious. What's been one of your most memorable performances?
Long time ago, in my band Bully the Kid, we played a festival out in Boston for like 5,000 people.
Nice.
Oh, shit, nice.
Or I couldn't even count. I don't know how many people was there. It looked like we were playing.
Roughly 5,000.
Yeah, it could have been more, but we like showed up, and some other band canceled, and we just happened to be like within arm's length of the guy who was making decisions. And he was like, "Where are you guys playing?" And I was like, "We already played. We were on a side stage." He was like, "You guys want to play again on the main stage?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Fuck yeah.
He was like, "Well, same band dropped out," and we ended up playing right before Jdub Smith's old metal band.
No way.
Yeah, she used to. She used to have an old metal band where she just.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It was back when she had hair.
Careful now, you're gonna get
Will Smith
slapped
just
by
comes
Will
walking
Smith.
in the door and just fucking slaps the shit out of me. But yeah, no, that was probably the most memorable. Although I've had like a bunch of like smaller shows where it's just been like, you know, those sweaty, just punk rock shows, crowds going ape shit.
Yeah.
Because that big ass show, nobody knew us, and there was a few people that were out there digging it, and I think more I was just excited and in my own head. Like I really didn't give a damn about the crowd or anybody else. I was just like, "Oh my god, I can't believe we're doing this." But then like there's smaller shows where I felt like there was so much more energy coming from this tiny little room than I ever got from like that big 5,000 or however many people crowd it was.
Right.
But that's definitely the biggest crowd I played in front of.
Did you get to talk to Jada Pinkett Smith?
Nah.
Dang, next time.
Yeah. I doubt there'd be a next time. I don't even know if she's still in that band.
Yeah.
I forget what they were called. And then Juliette Lewis. You guys know that actress?
Louis Dreyfus from Seinfeld?
No. No, Juliette Lewis. She was in she was in Natural Born Killers.
Is she blonde?
No. Well, she wore a wig in that movie.
Okay.
But she was in a band too.
Mm-hmm.
And they were called Julie and the Killers or something like that. But she had a wicked scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Keanu Reeves has a band called Dog Star.
Yeah.
This is news to me. I didn't know that.
Kevin Bacon's got a band.
Yeah.
That's another thing with my obsession with films is we apparently discovered in some tour along the way is I can link most actors, and I can do it within 5 to 10 minutes, to Kevin Bacon, like the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
I can do it off the top of my head usually within 6 actors. I can usually do it within 3, but
Yeah.
yeah. I'd be working at Strummer sometimes, and people come running in, and they'd be like, and just yell out some random actor. I'd be like, "Give me a minute. I'm in the middle of doing shit right now, and I got to think of like what actor can connect to Kevin Bacon out of nowhere."
That's so funny.
Just list them off left and right.
I love bacon. Kevin Bacon. 2 degrees of separation.
It's the same thing.
Alrighty, Jdub. What would you like to happen after death?
Jesus, man, what are we? You guys don't ask these crazy questions to anybody else, man. Like,
They're special.
Deep ass questions after death. Let's see.
I thought Jesus was your answer for a second there.
No, I'm going to actually quote a movie from Donnie Darko when he says, "I like to know that when it all comes to an end, that I could breathe a sigh of relief to know that I would have so much to look forward to."
That's such a good movie. You got that Frank the Rapper
Frankie.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says. So I really don't. I would like peace. I would like rest. You know, it's maybe why I like to sleep so much, because every now and then you got to take a break from yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And,
Totally get that.
And you're always trapped in one mind. You're always trapped in your own mind. And, you know, I'm sure all of us suffer from some sort of mental disorder to a degree, especially if you're a musician. You have to be.
Yeah. You gotta have a little bit of crazy.
You got to be able
music.
to keep doing this and to keep doing it for as long as we've all done it. You got to be somewhat crazy, because it's a crazy world we already live in, and just to be able to. And I feel like we're probably more insane than the rest of them, but the music is what keeps us all in line.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
agree.
And that's what the Book of Job kind of means, is like, I'm not very religious at all, but that specific book in the Bible is basically about a man's struggle and how he's unwavering, and he just won't give up. But he fucking goes through fucking shit, all through shit, and he just, no matter what, he just keeps steadfast. And
yeah.
That's kind of what the title meant, is just like...
kind of just describing the will of man, right there.
Yeah. And I've gone through my fair share of struggles, and I always lean on my mother to, you know, go back and, like, you know, she's somebody I can relate to and talk to, and she's always just like, man, she's very religious, but she's always like, you live the Book of Job, and she kept saying that to me as a kid, and then one day I finally just decided to read the book. I had to call my mom. I was like, that's all fucked up shit to say to a kid. I was like, have you read it? This guy goes through some crap, you know? But then after a while, I was explaining that to somebody else, and he was like, that's what you should call your solo project. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a good idea.
Got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although everybody keeps calling it the Book of Job.
Well, myself included, until about an hour ago.
That's why I had to do that post. It's Book of Job like anal probe.
Alrighty, well, that's cool. We've got another set of questions for you.
All right.
And we like to call this segment the Lightning Round. All right, so for this, the questions are.
Do I have to
more,
spit them out fast?
I mean, no.
The faster the better, but if you take your time if you want.
We can ramble about these things for a bit.
All right.
It's just a little lighter side of the questioning, not too in depth with the answering, and they're kind of just like, these questions are not meant to really be taken seriously, straight up.
All right, cool.
So I'll start it off. So if you had to use a rat as an ingredient to a dish that you're cooking, how would you prepare it?
Ratatouille. Deep fried.
Right.
You can.
I mean, that's probably the best way to actually eat. If you're going to eat a rat, probably deep fry it.
Yeah, because then you can season the flour and everything.
And be like, too sweet.
And you know what? I'm from New York. I've eaten Chinese food. Chances are I've probably eaten a rat somewhere along the line, or at least part of one. You know.
I think rat jerky would be pretty good too.
I'm sure
if you put some good seasoning and spices on it, it'd be pretty good.
I've been at a place down in outside of Vegas where they got all that crazy jerky down there, the alien jerky.
Oh yeah, alien jerky.
Hey,
yeah.
Check out our episode 1 from season 3 with Morning Anguish to check out.
Yeah, you'll see us right there at Alien Jerky.
Yeah, they got some good jerky, but they also got some very weird jerky.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I've seen they have alligator jerky.
Yeah.
I've tried alligator jerky and it was not that good.
Yeah,
I can't imagine it would be.
Very tough.
It was. I didn't like the taste. Alrighty, Jdub. Next question: if we paid for a Bands and Burgers tattoo, would you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Well,
Oh
then,
yeah, that'd be tight.
Well, then, all you folks at home, stay tuned because we might have that
As long
coming
as
up
it's
sometime
this,
soon.
Or the sticker with your faces.
You want the?
You'd put our faces on your body?
Yeah. If it was that sticker, fuck yeah. If you guys wanted to film it and everything, I'd be down.
Okay, hell yeah. Okay, well, stay
totally
tuned, folks. That'll be coming up sometime soon.
That'd be fun.
Live at Burger Fest. Bands and Burgers tattoo.
I'd totally do it.
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's good to know. We'll keep that in mind.
Thank you for being down.
We just so happen to have a tattoo gun here.
Let's do it.
The next question we got is, do you pee in the shower?
Yeah. There's two types of people in the world. There's people that pee in the shower and the people that lie about it.
For reals, I know all you motherfuckers at home be peeing in the shower. Don't act like you
Going down the
don't.
drain anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
I peed on my ex in the shower.
Oh my goodness.
They pee on the shower and it goes down their leg.
That's just a little easier for them to hide it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Jdub. Which fictional?
Wait, no, hold on. Do you guys pee in the shower?
I
Of
pee in the
course.
shower.
Yeah, okay. As long as we're all on the same page.
I even poop in the shower. That's how
Push
much
it down the drain with your toes and shit.
It's a waffle stomp it.
It's a good thing I didn't ask for waffles.
Alrighty, Jdub. Which fictional TV mother would you like to be your mother?
Oh, damn. Damn, that's a hard one. Because, all right, the one that initially popped in my brain, like, she's kind of been canceled now.
Roseanne?
Yeah. And the reason why I thought is like from the older days, and then I thought, I was like, oh, wait, she's been canceled. But I feel like I'd be able to get away with a lot in that household.
Mm-hmm.
But since she's been canceled, I'd have to say the mom from Full House.
Full House?
Wait, there was a mom?
Yeah, but she died before the show started.
So,
That's why they all moved in, because, you know, the mom died and they needed the two brothers to help take care of the kids.
so you want a dead...
No.
I'm like, well, I don't remember. I know she existed within the show. They did like flashbacks of
Yeah,
her,
they would do flashbacks.
but I can't picture who that is.
I don't know who the actress is. I think they always kind of just like had her face like... No, probably...
Peggy Hill?
I get nothing done in that household. Between Peggy and Kelly,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to be related to either of those two women at all. No, either that or probably Jill Taylor from Home Improvement.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a good.
Because she's still kind of cool, but still like keeps her boys in line. She's a
Yeah.
good mom. I feel
Yeah.
like she'd be a good mom.
Yeah.
was good.
She's probably good. Probably cook some good mac and cheese too.
Actually, that's the one thing that Tim Taylor or whatever, that's the only thing he complains about her on the whole show is
The
that
cooking?
her cooking sucks.
Dang, I haven't seen that show in such a long time. I don't remember. Yeah.
It's one of those you gotta touch back into to remember it.
Yeah, honestly,
Rewatch
I haven't
it.
seen it in a long time either, but I just remember her being really cool. And her cooking's supposed to suck.
Dang, I guess I misremembered that. I thought her cooking was really
And Peggy
good.
Bundy, I mean, she don't cook at all.
Oh, Peggy Bundy. Yeah.
You guys ever seen that episode where Anthrax was on Married with Children?
I can't remember that.
And they find something in the fridge, and they're all like, my mom made that like years ago. And then they're like, it's cold, and they eat it, and they're like, it's cold. Why is it burning? Dude, the Anthrax episode's amazing.
I remember seeing. I don't think I've ever seen the full episode of that, but they had a clip of that episode with Anthrax just jamming the fuck out in the living
They're
room.
like smashing everything. Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, next question we got for you is: do the carpets match the drapes?
Actually, no, because I got a lot more grays on my head than I do down there.
Ew, no, we're not talking
Ew.
about pubes. We're talking about house decor, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh.
pervert. You pervert.
Nah, my carpet is like coffee stained and cigarette stained floor, and then I just have blackout curtains.
Oh, those are the way to go, man.
Because I usually work at night and sleep during the day, so that's the
Yeah,
musician
they're
lifestyle.
essential. Yeah, you got to black out that light.
Yeah.
It's like a true vampire.
Plus, my apartment happens to face like this, like the sun, like almost all damn day.
Oh, it gets hella hot. That sucks.
Hella hot.
Yeah.
Hella hot.
Luckily, my apartment, the way it faces, it doesn't get too hot, so I don't burn up too much. But some days, yeah, it gets pretty hot.
I'm still not used to this Fresno heat. I've lived here almost 10 years. I'm still not used to it.
You never get used to it.
Yeah.
It's just-
Although it's been
Once it comes
relatively
back
a
around.
lighter summer this year.
Yeah, it actually has been.
Hasn't been too hot.
I think it's a lot to do with I mean, it was just such a cold winter. It's overlapping. I mean, shit, we even had snow this year. A
What?
little bit.
Where?
here anyway.
In Madeira?
In Madeira, we had a little bit of snow. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I've heard of that it snowed here, but that was like some ancient, like old wives' tale.
Years ago, yeah. But yeah, just this past winter, there was a little bit of snow for a while. I remember I came back to the yard at where I work, and there was some piles of snow. I was like, "What the fuck?"
We made a little tiny snowman. Little tiny snowman.
There was legit enough enough snow piled up on the ground. I just scooped some up, made a snowball, and I was throwing them at my coworkers.
That's freaking cool, man.
Yeah, dude, it was like, what the fuck?
I haven't seen snow. I haven't even like gone to the mountains since I've lived here in California. I haven't seen snow since I lived last time I was in New York. No, wait, we went on a tour and I think it snowed one time in like Utah somewhere.
Yeah.
But that was.
Oh, dude, you got to go up to Bass Lake during the wintertime.
Yeah, everyone says that.
It snows up there.
And that's not that far out there, is it?
No, it's only like 45 minutes.
Alrighty. Next question, Jdub.
All right.
Is cereal a soup or not a soup?
It's not a soup.
Why not?
Well, what defines a soup? Because you can't say hot. Because you have soups like fishy swell and shit like that where it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would have to say, not all soup has meat either. I don't know. Cereal's more sweet. Soup is savory.
An important distinction.
It is. Like, I've never really had a sweet soup.
Now that I'm thinking of it, yeah, me neither. I think that's going to be the deciding factor.
And you can have some cereals that will kind of lean towards, like, the savory and the hearty with, like, you know, more, like, grains and oats, but they always have a little bit of sweetness to them.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my decision.
Well, there you have it, folks. It is not
a
soup.
Not a soup. Not a soup. I'm not even going there with the hot dog as a sandwich. Fuck 'em.
Well, good thing we didn't ask that question.
Yeah, no, because I'd be like, dude, I can't even say nothing because I'd be canceled. At least half canceled. There'd be half of the world would say like, no, it's a fucking sandwich or no, it's a hot dog.
All right, well, since we're on the topic of food, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Vinegar ants.
Vinegar ants.
Vinegar ants.
Yeah, I remember one time when I was a child, we did like a science camp, and we were on some trail, and the guide was just like, check this out, you can eat these ants. And he had like a little stick, and he got the ants. I mean, maybe I probably shouldn't have done this. Now that I'm telling the story, it sounds like very bad. I'm in the woods, and a grown man's telling me to eat ants off a stick. But he did it first, and there was like a whole group of us, and like he was like, seriously, you can eat these. And he like gathered them up, and you know, a bunch of kids were like, hell no, and I'm always that little punker where I just gotta be like, I'll fucking do it, and and he just like got them on the stick, and I was only supposed to like grab a couple, but I just I had like 24 ants in my mouth, and I'm just like chewing them up, and I just remember I was like, hey, don't taste good, man. It was like, it tastes like vinegar. I was like, well, I don't eat vinegar, so I really don't know what that tastes like either. But all right, I'll take your word for it. But I chomped all those ants down, and then all of a sudden all the other kids did it too, so.
Fucking copycats.
All it takes is that one kid to do something. And then
I'd be that kid back in
"Fuck it,
school
I'll
where
try
if I
it."
decided to jump off a cliff, I'd have a bunch of kids follow me right after. Be like, Jdub's doing it, it must be all right.
Alrighty, Jdub. Next question. If your farts could sound like a musical instrument, which musical instrument would you like them to sound like?
Bagpipes.
Bagpipes?
That was like thinking of the most annoying instrument I've ever come up with. That way, there's like no such thing as a silent fart, and it'd be a long droning note too, just like. With a little squeak in there too, and then Korn comes in the background with Chutes and Ladders.
Oh, that's hilarious! I would love to like just see that happen.
You like to be in a room with me farting?
Yeah, I would say more or less like a crowded place, and then everyone's like, "What in the fuck is that?"
You'd be the only one that knows, and then we just look across the room. I'd be like, "Listen, dirty motherfucker."
You can incorporate
bagpipe the whole room.
You can incorporate it into your live show while you're playing guitar.
You just have to put a mic back there.
Oh, that's great.
Keep the AC going.
All right, next question we've got for you is, what's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen?
Oh man, one of my neighbors just did one, and it was like the crackhead downstairs or something. I don't know. But it's like from the building across from me because it's very weak, and I'm just like, once I saw that, every time I see somebody coming out of that building, I'm wondering. I was like, which one of these guys is the crackhead downstairs? That was a good one, and I think somebody else did the like FBI van.
Oh yeah,
something like to scare people.
Oh yeah, FBI surveillance van. Yeah.
so it's a classic. Alrighty, Jdub. Final question of our lightning round.
All right.
If you had to remove one color from the world, what color would that be?
What the fuck, dude? Why do you guys come up with these like weird, deep, introspective questions? One color?
We pride ourselves on our questions.
Khaki.
Khaki. Why?
Boring as fuck.
So you get rid of my pants, then? Is what you're saying?
That was always a joke back in New York. We'd always make fun of people from Boston because no offense against people from Boston, but New York
fuck people from Boston.
Now all our Boston fans are offended.
But we never could tell like if they were looking for their tan pants or their car keys because they'd be like, "Where my khakis at?"
My khakis.
And then they're always filling their legs like this, and we're like, "You talking about your pants or your car keys?"
Alrighty. Alright, Jdub. Well, thanks for answering our lightning round questions. And coming up next, we have the food court. Alrighty, and now it's time for you to decide who cooked the best country fried steak today. Remember, there was one on the right and one on the left. So,
I'm going with the one on the left, the littler one.
The one on the left?
Smaller one.
Alrighty, and
whose was that?
Let's see here.
Give me that bill.
Really? That was yours? All right, man. All right.
Fuck yeah.
And if you could explain to the audience at home, it's fine.
Sorry. I'm glad you guys didn't tell me whose was whose before because I was like, that's too much pressure.
We always keep it a secret because.
But you won last time, so. And
it keeps going back and forth.
This is the second episode of this season.
That belt is a slut. It keeps going back and forth.
No, this is actually the fourth episode of
the fourth. Season. And you guys are tied.
So far.
1, 2. I believe so, right? Did I win the second
episode?
You gotta get a chalkboard up here and start marking them down.
Before it.
Which one?
So I'm in the lead for this season.
Which one's the one before?
Girl Named Pixie.
What did we
The ribs.
Okay, yeah.
I won that one.
Yeah.
Oh, ribs.
Morning Anguish. We had pizza, so we didn't do a cook-off.
So we're tied. We're at 2.
Because.
Oh yeah, 2-1. Okay, yeah. Motherfucker.
So, if you win next episode, then
both are really good. But what set me over the edge was the gravy.
Yeah,
the
homemade. You used packet gravy.
I think your gravy sucks, Jdub.
You used packet gravy?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I made it from scratch,
dude. And to be quite honest with you, it was from first bite.
And I'll just do like pepper in my gravy, but I added garlic salt today.
I spit in his gravy today too, so I'm sorry. You have to
I can't. Maybe it was the garlic salt or the spit. I don't know. Something was like.
Does this look like spit to you?
I try to sabotage it.
It was good. Both were really, really good, but that one's the gravy just set it over the top.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I'm freaking stuffed. I couldn't even finish that, man. Who eats 2 full chicken fried steaks and eggs and potatoes?
You do.
Do you clean your plate? Did you clean your plate?
I'm still eating.
Now I feel like an asshole because I can't even eat another bite.
Oh no, you're good.
And I gotta sing after this.
Yep.
That's why I was asking earlier. I was like, do we eat first or do we sing first?
Well, if you want, we could put it in a doggy bag.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I definitely will because that's definitely going to get demolished. But
there you go. Yeah, we'll.
I got to sing on a full stomach.
And all right, well, that wraps up food court. And next we have the Wheel of Burger. All right, so this is the Wheel of Burger. Yeah. We're gonna take turns spinning this here burger wheel, and whoever it lands on has to draw out of the burger box.
I'm nervous.
You should be.
I've seen what happens sometimes with this. So
now we've got a couple good challenges in here for you.
Okay.
So do you want to go ahead and start it,
or want me to spin it?
Just if you want to start it. Who we got? Jdub.
Of course.
All right, go ahead and grab that box and pick the top card on top.
All right, I'm gonna look here. I'm Batman.
All right.
What was that laugh about? That was way too maniacal.
So for the rest of the Wheelaburger, you get to be Batman.
Oh, well, that's fucking cool.
You gotta talk like him too.
Can I get some eye paint? so it actually looks good?
Yes, you have to do the Christian Bale Batman.
The Christian Bale?
Where's Rachel?
Rachel! Rachel! I like it.
All right,
I have to tell that Batman the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do this.
my turn.
Ooh, what a spin.
I always try to make sure I spin strong.
Spin again.
Spin it again.
Okay.
Well, that's a first.
That was fucking rad. There's got to be a slow motion of that.
Oh shit! A little bit too hard.
That's what she said.
Ethan!
Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit.
I wonder what it could be.
Cookie Monster!
Alrighty. For the Cookie Monster, you have to put on this Cookie Monster mask. Your mouth goes right here.
How am I gonna see?
And you have to eat as much of this cookie as you
Oh,
can
shit.
in 15 seconds.
Okay, you're gonna have to put it in my hand because I can't really see.
15 seconds?
You want to set a timer on your
Yeah,
phone?
I get you. That's a big ass cookie.
Okay. Are we ready?
Okay,
Do we
hold
have a
on.
timer?
Hey Siri, set a timer. I was gonna do. Hey Siri, set a timer for 15 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Oh, I'm eating the mask.
Don't choke.
All right, time's up. Damn,
All right,
demolished.
Yeah. Alright, good job. Alright, here we go. Don't spin it so hard, though.
My turn. Or
We're
your
gonna
turn?
pull an angel.
It's Ethan's turn.
All right, land on angel. No!
Oh, yes.
You're in for a treat, my friend.
I already
Another
know what
sweet
this is.
snack.
I already know what this one is. Dessert scorpion.
Dessert scorpion.
What the hell?
Fuck, man. Did not want this one.
What is this?
It's a chocolate dipped scorpion.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Oh. Shit.
If I would have had to do that, and then you asked me that weirdest thing you've ever had to eat,
it would have been this.
it would have been this. After,
You know, it's
after.
funny that what your answer, because when I was shopping and I found this, I found ant wafers, and I almost got that. But then I found this, and I was like, oh, that's even better.
What the hell's an ant wafer?
It's basically just a chocolate wafer with a bunch of ants in it.
It's better than, I guess, ants on a stick.
Excuse me,
In the
Mr.
woods.
Batman. You gotta be talking in your Batman voice.
Oh, better than ants on a stick.
Oh, shit.
Alright, here we go.
This is really sealed in there.
I bet you this is gonna be super tasty. You don't even know.
Probably not. I think it's just the fear,
I kind of want to try.
the pure fact of.
Give him the tail. He wants to try it.
Wait. Maybe not the tail. The tail's where they sting you.
Oh well, they removed the stingers on these things.
All right, I'll do a piece.
Oh,
Hey, now I kind of want to eat a piece. Give me half of that scorpion. Let's just all go in.
let's all do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely scorpion in there, bro. That is definitely
break
scorpion.
Like a chocolate bar.
No, you can see its body. Yeah. Oh shit, we're all doing this then. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Chocolate does wonders. It really covered it up.
Yeah,
It just tastes like a Kit Kat to me.
It
Yeah, it was
does.
kinda crunchy.
Yeah.
Like a crunchy
It was
Kit
kinda
Kat.
Okay, I need to wash that down though. It's just a fact of knowing I have fucking
True
bug
that.
in my mouth.
True that. I think it's more placebo than it is anything.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Kind of spicy.
No, yeah, it definitely just kind of tastes like a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Not too bad. I can't take you seriously with that, Max.
Just
All right, well,
I feel so natural in it.
All right.
you got it. You got it easy. You got it pretty easy too. I got kind of fucked there.
I didn't get picked for anything, so I'm cool with that.
All right, well, that was the Wheel of Burger. Now we want to give you the opportunity to plug your music.
Let's rock.
Where can the audience at home find the Book of Job? I almost said Job.
Spotify, iTunes, pretty much all the streaming sites, and then I just created a Facebook page, so just look up the Book of Job on Facebook.
There you go. Well, you know what to do. Go ahead and stream the Book of Job. Check out all his music, and right after this commercial break, we're gonna dive right into his performance.
Splash.
Are you tired of being tired? Do you find yourself falling asleep when you should be awake? Try Burger Boiz Extreme Coffee.
This is delicious. You can taste the toasted cheeseburger in every sip.
It's like liquid cocaine! I feel like I just 69 for miles! Burger Boiz Extreme Coffee uses only the finest coffee beans the world has ever seen. Quality coffee is an understatement for the Burger Boys. They believe in the good old American dream, and that dream is brewed into their coffee. So when you start your morning with Burger Boiz Extreme Coffee, you're starting your day with freedom. Get your bag of fresh roasted Burger Boiz Extreme Coffee today for only $69.69. Sold exclusively at Bands, Burgers, and Beyond. I love Burger Boiz Extreme Coffee!
Hello, I am the Book of Job. This song's called Good Times on Tap. Blanket sky, cigarette burn with stars, a fifth of rye and some cold PBRs. This lonely night is my new favorite bar, and I'm drowning in good times on tap. Open bar made of cocktails and dreams, shooting stars and some shots of Jim Beam. Haley's coming mixed with Bailey's and cream, and I'm drowning in good times on tap. Whoa, when I'm all alone, I'll stay at home and drink a bottle straight to the dome. Whoa, I'm just fine without you. I can drink on my own. Broken jars, hearts and bottles of booze, gin and tonic, sing a song of sweet blues. I may not win, but I won't always lose, 'cause I'm drowning in good times on tap. This elixir's my attempt to forget a youthful fountain that I'm filled with regrets. Like last call and I can't pay the check, 'cause I'm drowning in good times on tap. Whoa, when I'm all alone, I'll stay at home and drink a bottle straight to the dome. Whoa, I'm just fine without you. I can drink on my own. I can drink on my own. and good times on. Whoa, when I'm all alone, I'll stay at home and drink a bottle straight to the dome. Whoa, fine without you. I can drink of my own. Whoa, when I'm all alone, I'll stay at home and drink a bottle straight to the dome. Whoa, it's fine without you. I'll pour some wine without you and lose my mind without you. I can drink on my own. 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 Here's one for the working force. This one's called Rats. Every day when we awake, we repeat our routine. We wash our face and brush our teeth and leave our families. Then off we run around the wheel that you are holding through. And still we never get ahead no matter what we do. Whiskers on fire, with tails ablaze. We're all just dirty rats running around the maze. We built machines in turn that built this rusty cage. Trade away hours of our day for a basic meager wage. Never speaking out of turn, we swallow all the rage. That's docile and compliant modern civil slaves. Whiskers on fire, with tails ablaze. We're all just dirty rats running around the maze. Whiskers on fire, with tails ablaze. We're all just dirty rats running around the maze. Whiskers on fire, with tails ablaze. We're all just dirty rats running around the maze. Here's a pretty little ditty I call Love Letters. Hope these words are reaching you well. Hope you're riding and burning in hell. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. I hope your car goes right up the road. Hope they go and put a tag on your toe. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. You always seem to be doing just fine. And I'm just here to ruin your good time. I hate the look of you, unless you're lucky blue. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope this hurts and it's bleeding you dry. Hope you lose all the sight in your eyes. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you. Hope you go and waste the time that you spend with your friends sitting on your fat ends. And I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you, and fuck them too. say, I'm dying for you to go away. Well, how are you? Yeah. You always seem to be doing just fine, but I'm just here to ruin your good time. I hate the luck of you, unless you're lucky blue, and I just wanted to say, hey, fuck you, hey, fuck you, hey, fuck you, hey, fuck you. Well, I've been tripping over my feet. Well, I can't eat and I hardly sleep. When she looks up at me, my heart just skips a beat. Because it's like staring at the bright side of the sun. I must be dumb, 'cause I've never felt like I was so in love. At all the hills, I'm spinning wheels. This is how it feels when I look into her eyes. It's like staring at the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the days breeze by. I swear that I can fly. She's just like getting high when I stare into her eyes. It's like watching the sunrise stretch across a brilliant sky. I fucking love you so, and oh, I never let you go, because it's like staring at the bright side of the sun. Must be dumb, 'cause I've never felt like I was so in love. At all the hills, I'm spinning wheels. This is how it feels when I look into her eyes. It's like staring at the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. She's the only one I want to be around, even though she turns my world right upside down. It should be my queen. I will gladly wear a crown, and I will always love her. 'Cause it's like staring at the bright side of the sun. I must be dumb, 'cause I've never felt like I was so in love. At all the hills, I'm spinning wheels, and this is how it feels when I look into her eyes. It's like staring at the bright side of the sun. It's like staring at the bright side of the sun. I must be dumb, 'cause I've never felt like I was so in love. At all the hills, I'm spinning wheels. This is how it feels when I look into her eyes. It's like staring at the right side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Dum-dee-dum, dum-dum-dee-dum, dum. You're the bright side of the sun. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Bands and Burgers.
Bands and burgers.
I told you I was going to beat you today.
Ah.
You just didn't want to listen. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode that we had with the Book of Jdub.
The Book of Jdub.
He sure came through and put on a really pleasant performance for us today.
Very awesome performance for
and
us today.
We definitely enjoyed having him on, and even though he didn't pick yours, he picked mine, the true champion.
I still love you, Book of Jdub. Thanks for coming by. And everyone at home, make sure you guys check out his social medias, buy his merchandise, go to his shows,
stream his music,
give him high fives if you run into him in the street,
and tell him he's a real homeboy. Buy
his groceries if you're in front of him at the grocery store.
If you see he's got a pack of Eggo waffles, I mean, just be like, here, bro. $5.
I got those Eggo waffles for you, homie.
Anyways, be sure to tune into our next episode with
Gwen Stefani. You're fucking beautiful.
Oh, stop it.